Fitness Freak Shows, welcome back. Too much. There we go. Welcome back. It's been a while since I did my last video because we had some absolutely crazy weather here, you wouldn't believe it. And now we have a fantastic day, the sun is shining. So I'm going to show you two different exercises we're going to look at, very quick tutorials. One's going to be called the tri-stand, which is very similar to a headstand, except for you have your arm placement is going to be further out, almost with a locked out elbow. And the second one is animalistic. So there's this craze going now, it's been going for a couple of years, of animalistic style exercising. So it's the one that we're going to look at today is called the lizard, and it's an extremely good exercise for building up cardio, working the hip flexors and using your core. Called the lizard because you basically resemble a lizard crawling on the floor. And it's a fantastic exercise, but the best way to explain it is literally just to show you how to do it. Very good, like I say, for building up the cardio. It's not something I really work too much on with this channel. It's more increasing core and upper body, but this builds the upper body and the core and the cardio due to the fact that it's a crazy displacement with the hands and the legs. So first of all, we're going to look at the tri-stand. So I'm going to show you now a couple of tri-stands so we all know what I'm talking about. And then I'm going to show you a couple of progression stages to get to the tri-stand. So again, very good for your core, great for the back, good for balance. Let's crack on. So the first thing you got to try and do is walk in with your feet and get the stability with your hands. So I'm going to place my head down onto the mat and I'm going to have my arms out to the sides. So this is my tri-stand. I go up onto the toes, then I go to raise the feet, lock out the legs there. So you really feel the stretch in the elbow joints, in the arms, triceps and biceps. Holding that tri-stand and back down. Also, a very effective way of trying the tri-stand is to do almost like an eagle headstand. So what you can have is your head placed on the mat as before, and your hands are going to be in a triangular position like this. So your head will be here, the hands will be here. So if I place my head here on the mat, my hands are going to be back here. So I put the head here, I keep the elbows bent 90 degrees, I just bring the feet in towards the body, use my core to hold my headstand there. Breathing in the nose, getting used to that position. And then from here, I can come back down. Okay, so that was the tri-stand. Give it a shot, take your time with it and really practice with the knees bent and the elbows bent into that little eagle headstand to begin with, and once you can master that, try it with the arms slightly more locked out. You just start to build up more upper body strength with those exercises. And also there's a huge fear of toppling back, which is completely understandable. I'm doing these exercises quite a lot now in my own classes here in Kerry, and there is that fear. But once you can overcome that, even trying up against a wall, throwing yourself into a wall, and just relying on the fact that it's there, once you can master that, the exercise is so much easier. And do always remember that if you are going to fall, if you feel yourself dropping, you tuck your chin into your neck. And what I'll actually do now is I'm going to very quickly show you how to do that. Okay, so I'm going to very quickly show you now, as I just mentioned there, if you go to do these eagle style headstands, the tri-stands, there is always that fear that you could topple back and hurt yourself, which is very likely to happen if you're new with this exercise and you're not using a wall. So I'm going to demonstrate now very quickly how you would make sure that if you do fall, you fall correctly. Very, very quick, This is how we do it. The chin, you're going to tuck into the chest, and you're going to allow the roll. So I'm going to go into my headstand first of all. I place my head here, my hands to the sides. If I go to this position here, and I feel like I'm going to rock back, fall back, fall back, fall back, fall back, I tuck in the head. I tuck in the head and I can roll out, and you won't feel any pressure on the body. So I'm going to show you again. Here's my headstand here, hand placement is to the sides, my head is here. I'm going to go up into my headstand, and again, if I feel I'm going to fall back, my chin will tuck into my body, and I roll out. It's as simple as that. Once you can overcome that fear, you'll be doing these all day. Fitness Freak Shows is a year old. Yay! 1 year. So thanks to everyone that's been watching this channel and subscribing to it. Has some really good responses, some interesting emails about new exercises that people want me to show them, which is really good. So it's been really good. So I'm going to now do an exercise called the lizard, and this is an animalistic style exercise, which means it's related to animals, body movement and flexibility. These exercises I'm going to show you now, this one in particular I'm going to show you now, is extremely good for building up cardio, which isn't something I really look at much on this channel. It's more so core and upper body balance. You've got the idea. But this one is going to look at a little bit of cardio. It looks crazy when you're doing it, and it's quite unlikely. You probably haven't seen anything like it before. But it is an animalistic style. And we are going to go to town with this. I'm going to show you how to do it. Yeah, ready to see someone look possessed? So like I mentioned, this is an extremely exhausting exercise because it really does work your cardio, upper body, core, and you just look weird. But it's a really good exercise once you can master the transitions and the technique. And it's really good, like I said, for building up that cardio. So I'm going to show you here. If I get to this position here, I should be in frame. Okay, so what you're going to remember is this elbow is going to come into this knee. So it's almost like you're doing a single-handed push-up. And then you're going to stretch the opposite side. So you know how a lizard moves from left to right with the feet and the back feet and the front feet. It's very similar. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to have my left arm out and feed my right arm in towards my knee. This leg is back here. So I'm in this position, but I'm crunching over here. So I bring the body here, and then from here, I switch to the other side here. Then I go to here, and back. So go from left to right, working the hip flexors. Knee comes into elbow. Here's my knee, here's my elbow. And the other side. And you're going to bring the body down as close to the floor as you can. So again, I'm going to be here, elbow towards knee, I'm tucked in here, and then I switch and bring the body down. Switch, bring the body down. Bring the body down. Animalistic, and like I say, you really do, there you go, you really do feel the burn, working hip flexors and the cardio. So you need to keep breathing in the nose, exhale through the mouth. Keep breathing like that while you're doing the exercise and it will help. But it does work the hip flexors, the core and the shoulders. You look a bit weird, but once you've done it a couple of times and you master it, it's a very, very good exercise to build up that cardio and all the big, big muscle groups. I'm going to show you again. Okay. This time coming towards you. Okay. I'm crunching into here. And then I'm here. 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 Just like that. Okay, so there we have it. You have the tri-stand and you have the animalistic lizard. Two kind of different style of exercises there, but give them a shot. Do what you can. Remember, with the tri-stands, you keep the chin tucked into the chest in case you fall out. And with the lizard, be very careful with the hip flexors. It does take a bit of getting used to with the lower part of the body. So when you bring one elbow in towards the knee and vice versa. There is a second style with the lizard where you kick the legs out, but I think that'll be slightly too much for the first tutorial. I'm going to bring some more animalistic exercises in, as they are extremely good, and they work very well with people that are into the parkour calisthenics. So there we go. We've got some kip ups coming soon, and there will be an adventure up onto Tomies and Purple. I haven't done any mountain climbing now for probably a month, primarily because my dogs decided to chew all of my boots. I had about 4 pairs of boots. They're all been chewed to pieces. And the type of climbing that I do, normal hiking boots are never good enough. So I need to choose. I need to buy a certain style of boot. So I will be hiking very soon. Thanks for watching. Please remember to like and subscribe. There is going to be plenty more on the way over the next couple of days, definitely the next couple of weeks as well. So thanks again, see you soon.